My name's Elise, and I'm here to talk to you about one of the worst days of my life. So about a year ago, I started working at a tanning salon in Tustin, and it was pretty good. It was a lot of fun, and it was a Friday. And Fridays, my brother and I, we go to movies together. That's like our thing. So Friday comes around, and I'm supposed to be off at 6 o'clock. Of course, that never happens. I stayed till about 6:30. And after that, I got off, I got in my car, and the movie starts at like 7 o'clock. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get home. Like, my brother's gonna be so pissed at me. So I'm driving, and red light after red light. I mean, I could not catch a green light to save my life. So normally I don't speed. Normally I'm a really, really good driver, and like I kind of drive like a grandma. But that day was a lot different. I was speeding. Like, I mean, I was pushing 70 in like a 40 mile an hour zone, which was really, really bad. Don't ever do that, by the way. So I'm driving, and I'm on Ball Road. So I'm going over the railroad tracks. And I hit the railroad tracks, and as soon as I go over it, there's a cop behind me. And I'm like, I see sirens, is that for me? He's like, pull over. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's for me. So I pull over, and I go down on Harbor, and mind you, this is the first time I've ever been pulled over for anything. So he pulls me over, and he comes up to my car, and he's like, you know how fast you were going? And I was like, a little bit faster than normal. I wanted to ask him, well, do you know how fast you were going? But, you know, obviously I have to watch my mouth. So he's like, you were doing 65 and a 40. And I was like, no, I wasn't. I was like, where's the speedometer? Can I see it, please? And he's like, well, can I have your license and registration, please? And I was like, yes. So he takes my license and my registration, and he goes back, and he writes the ticket, comes back, and I have my Ducks shirt on because the Ducks were playing that day. And he looks at me and he goes, are you a Ducks fan? And I'm like, does it look like I'm a Ducks fan? And he's like, yeah, it does. And I'm like, does this have any relevance to my ticket? And he's like, no, it doesn't. And I was like, are you a Kings fan? And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, that explains why you're giving me a ticket, huh? And he's like, no. So he gives me my ticket, I take it, I go home, I'm livid, I'm pissed. I mean, I didn't speed, I drove off, I was driving good, I wanted to, but I didn't, so I went, I got home, and I got in the house, and my dad's like, what's wrong? I was like, I got a fucking ticket. And he's like, you did? I was like, yeah. He's like, how fast were you going? I was like, just you know, maybe 17 miles over the speed limit, no big deal. And he's 17 miles over the speed limit? I was like, Dad, it's fine, he's a Kings fan, don't worry about it, it's fine. So my brother comes in, and now he gives me crap for everything. I mean, I've been being roasted since like the day that I was born. So he just reamed on me, and I didn't hear the end of it. He's like, are we still gonna go to the movies? And I was like, well, I would like to, but we have to go at a later time. And he's like, that's fine. He's like, but you still got a ticket. And I'm like, he's like, I've never gotten a ticket. I was like, well, this is the first time, dude. I was like, you think I'm happy about it? I was like, I was trying to rush home for you so that we could go to the movies and see the Avengers, because I really wanted to see that movie. So then, that's my older brother, and then I have a little brother. So my little brother comes in, and he's like, oh, Elise, you got a ticket? And I'm like, seriously? Seriously? Like, everybody's gonna tell me that I got a ticket? I got a ticket. I got a ticket. What do you want me to do about it? So after that, my brother and I, all three of us ended up going to the movies and seeing the Avengers. But to this day, I continuously hear about how I got my first speeding ticket. I still kind of speed sometimes, but definitely not 17 miles an hour over the speed limit or 70 miles in a 45, because I don't want another speeding ticket. Traffic school sucks. But I never hear the end of it, ever. I mean, I come home every day, and my brother's like, did you get a ticket today? I'm like, no, did you get one? And he's like, no. So with that said, definitely one of the worst days of my life, bar none.